Hello guys and welcome back. Now I've gone through all four of the crouch animations and made a little adjustments to all of them. And they are not really perfect yet, but a few hours passed and I didn't want to spend more time on them for now because they actually seem to work okay. They could, yeah, as mentioned, use a little bit of finishing touch. But let's take a look at what I've created, and I will briefly mention the key points of this process. To begin with, let's bring them into Unreal. We have the original crouch idle, and we have the original sneak left, and we have them. Well, let's take just the left ones and take a look at those. Because the right versions are pretty much the same. Just need to make the adjustments mirrored. Okay, so we'll start off by putting them in here, and let's start off by saving and bringing them in. So we have the idle and we have the sneak. So we have these two animations. So if we dump in a prototype body here, one here and one over here, see if we can line them up somehow. And something like this. I guess they are not the same height for some reason. Okay, now they are. And let's say we put the first one in this slot and the second one here. Why are you floating, dude? You were supposed to be here. Anyway, let's also rotate this one 180. Oh, I see why you were floating before. So let's just put them here so that we can see how they look. So these are the two originals. The animations directly coming from Mixamo, and as you can see, they are, well, they kind of too high up in the air for this this ledge. So the adjustments that I made, I will show here if we bring them in. So we have the crouched, modified, free. I did 3 tries, and the left one I had to do 5 tries to get correct. So let's bring them in. And we can delete these two. So let's take them and retarget also. And let's save and dump them onto the blend space. So it's going to be the mod 3 and mod 5. So this is going to be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So let's make a copy of this one and drag over here, and maybe I 5, 3, Okay, this is the idle state. And as you can see, I've turned him around. So the idle state, I rotated 180 degrees. And there's a reason for that, because um, well, the animation is turned, so in order to get the same orientation as the walking, I needed to go and rotate him. Okay, so this is actually the original, and this is the one that I modified. And as you can see, it's quite different, but actually the changes that I had to make was very little. It is mainly I just moved the pelvis down, and then I adjusted the thigh to be kind of straightforward, and then I just adjusted the foot like this. And I think maybe I also tilted his head a little bit down, because as you can see in this one, it's kind of straight up, so I bent it down a little bit. But I only touched the neck joint, and yeah, pretty, it was pretty easy to do this one. And I also did one for the mirrored pose. So this pose he is looking to the left, and I did a similar one looking to the right by exporting this original in mirrored form from Mixamo, and then just repeating the process for the mirrored one, so that I would get a similar one, kind of. They didn't turn out exactly identical. I didn't want to spend more time on them, so this is just what I went with. And let's make a copy of this one also, and move this guy over here, and let's see, is it me? Yeah. So here you can see the difference. The two in the middle, they are the originals, and the two on the side, they are the modified ones that I created. And you will notice actually maybe the left leg is a little bit too high up in the air, but I didn't want to spend more time on it, as mentioned. It's not something you can really see, or maybe you can, but anyway. So I, as mentioned, I did similar ones for the right animations. So without spending more time on this, just want to show this how it turned out. I will quickly show the outlines of what should be done inside. No, actually I did this already, so let's just skip that part, because we want to actually put this into into a blend space now, so we can use them. So let's begin again, because I have too many of these. So let's remove them, and make sure that these are the two ones that we want to continue working with. So bring them in again, and remove the copy, and maybe also the mod. So they are going to be called cover, crouch. Let's get rid of the crouched. Cover, crouch, idle, and this one, cover, sneak, cover, crouch, sneak left. So these are the first two ones, and then we want to bring in the two other ones. So we have a mirrored crouch version, and we have a sneak right modified version. Okay, so let's retarget those, and we have them here. Hey, should be okay. I hope I picked the right one. Anyway, we'll figure it out. So I'll keep them mirrored, but call it crouch, idle, mirrored, and call this one right, sneak, crouch, cover, crouch, sneak, right. This is really bad names. Gotta figure something out with this. Let's take a look at them. See how they are grouped together. So we have the crouch idle and the mirrored state, like this. These two, and we have the crouch sneaking on left and the crouch sneaking right. So these four animations, they correspond to the ones that we already have for just the normal sneak. So it will be pretty easy to implement these. Just make a few changes. So I think I will cut this video here. So and in the next video we will put them into a blend space and make the adjustments to the trace so that we can actually put them to use. Okay, so until then, bye.